Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 281. This one's titled Plus Ultra, which is like an insane title, so I have no idea how this one's going to go. Also, sorry, I'm just noticing it's still in the morning when I'm recording this, so my voice is totally not awake yet. My voice is struggling right this second. But yeah, I'm excited to read. Let's see what we have. We just came off a break week, and we're getting the line that Shigaraki said at the end of last chapter that he heard from his father. You heroes hurt your own families just to help complete strangers. And story-wise, I actually really like this. Shigaraki's story and the way that his father ended up being an abusive asshole, because from the very beginning of the series, I don't know if it was the first or the second chapter, but from the very beginning of the series, one of the things All Might told Deku, I can't say that you can be a hero without powers, and showed him his injuries to say, becoming a hero comes with a very realistic, steep price. Becoming a hero means sacrifices and pain and suffering, and I like this how, again, the cost of being a hero in Nana's situation was that she had to give up her son, who then became an abusive asshole because of it, and that was a part of leading Shigaraki down his path. So again, I like how we're seeing sort of the dark aspects of hero society and what they can create. You heroes hurt your own families just to help complete strangers. And Shigaraki's still there. Let's find cover and keep that water flowing manual. Finish him off, quick, says Aizawa. What's going on now? It's Gran Torino. And Shigaraki stands. You heroes pretend to be society's guardians. Chapter 281 Plus Ultra. For generations you pretended not to see those you couldn't protect, and swept their pain under the rug. It's tainted everything you've built. And we see back when Shigaraki was a kid and everyone ignored him. I'm sure the police or a hero or somebody can help you. That means your system's all rotten from the inside, with maggots crawling out. It all builds up, little by little over time. You've got the common trash, all too dependent on being protected, and the brave guardians who created the trash that need coddling. It's a corrupt, vicious cycle. Everything I've witnessed, this whole system you've built has always rejected me. Now I'm ready to reject it. That's why I destroy. That's why I took this power for myself. Simple enough, yeah? I don't care if you don't understand. That's what makes us heroes and villains. This is so good. Jeez. And then Endeavor looks like he's about to attack. Thanks for the breather. Since you're on death's door and all, prepare to... And then he dodges above. How is he still moving? And then Gran Torino pushes him down. Todoroki's packing less fire now. Could it be blowback from all those fancy attacks? Shigaraki's still fighting back and knocks him off. This one's also seen better days. He's pushing past his limits to keep fighting. And he grabs onto Gran Torino's leg, and it looks like he crushes it, so he still has that sort of strength even without his quirks. And then Endeavor and Bakugo both rush in. You see Aizawa still looking on. Gran Torino, Izuku yells out for him. And Shigaraki takes him down. What a face. Shimura. Oh, and we're getting a flashback, I guess, to when she gave up her kid. And Gran Torino's watching on. I tinkered with the family records to keep him off the trail, because if he were to ever learn of Kotaro, he'd be sure to exploit our connection. And so, I have no son. I never did. Sorihiko. I have no son. Sorihiko? Is that, Gran Torino's real name? You heroes hurt your own families just to help complete strangers. Dad told me that. Shimura, the decision we made, was it? Geez, getting chills. And she cries. And we have Shigaraki stabbing Gran Torino's torso into the ground. Izuku's running in screaming, "Power! Stay back, Deku!" And he rushes past Izuku, and we have Bakugo right behind him. He somehow, even faster now, and he's going straight for Aizawa. Ryukyu jumps in the way. Ryukyu! And it looks like his hand, again, this strength, this power, he stabs his arm straight through her hand. I'm running out of steam. And then Izuku grabs him using the black whip. Shigaraki, I'll never forgive you. And I won't forgive anyone, he says. And then he nails Izuku with an elbow. He starts throwing up blood. Turn that rage into strength. Bind him, Black Whip. Hold him right there, Deku. One more good hit with all I've got. One more should be enough to... And we have Ryukyu's hands there with him. And it looks like he's reaching for something. Give it all I've got. Oh? And his hand is still sticking through. Those fools still don't know that I've got this. Oh, he still has the drugs. Jeez, I wonder... He's gonna try to use it on Aizawa then. Jeez, and we just had this shot of Eddie. Again, giving us context to what it is, if anybody had forgotten. So yeah, they think they've stopped him, but in reality it's all been so that he can flick with the hand that he's stuck through Ryukyu's hand. He can flick the drug at Aizawa. Jeez, this is so in-depth. So I'm wondering, is this death for Gran Torino then? This is insane. And again, showing that Shigaraki has been a really smart villain this entire time. Well, I mean, he started off really immature and grew a lot, but still, he actually has brains and can strategize this stuff. Okay, well, again, I'm left in a place where I'm like, geez, I just want to know what happens next, but now I need to wait a whole nother week. I feel like there's never good commentary from me on Boku no Hero Academia because of that. Because every week I'm just like, wow, that was something. Now I want to know what is next, but I cannot yet. So I'm just stuck waiting another week for what happens. Jeez. Again, though, I love Nana's story and how they thought it was the right decision, but that decision that she made, as painful as it was for her, and she thought it was right. She thought it was right to give up her child so that All For One wouldn't exploit that weakness. But at the same time, giving up her child is what created Shigaraki. It turned her child into a monster of his own. So, again, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where if Gran Torino is dead here, I guess he realized right before the end, geez, maybe we made the wrong decision there, and that's what caused all of this that's happening currently. So yeah, that was more insanity. I guess we'll see what happens next time. So, thank you for watching. I don't feel good about Aizawa right now unless there's somebody else who's going to jump in and give up their quirk in order to save his. But Aizawa's quirk is so broken that it's one of those things where people have been saying from the beginning of the series, oh, it's so broken the villains are going to kill him eventually. But maybe this is their way, Horikoshi's way, to write out of killing him by just having him lose his quirk instead. And the way that he's raised Eddie, and it's part of what happened to her that's going to take his quirk, it also is sort of poetic. So, yeah, Either way, I guess. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. If you want to help support the channel to keep these videos coming on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.